I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Rich Vibes. You know what I'm saying? I am your host, Rich Lynn. I got two special guests in the building with me today. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy all the way, you know what I'm saying, from that south side of MONROE. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Excitement.
Know that.
Mr. Meatball.
Know that.
What else you put on that meatball?
Ipri, extra marinara sauce. Know that. In correction, you know what I'm saying? I did grow up on the south side, but I am originally from West Monroe, but Richwood has paved the way for you, boy.
Oh, bro. Shout out to the wood.
Show ya
Shout
right
out to
on.
Mr. Excitement, man.
Show ya right on. Crowd pleaser, titty squeezer.
Rick.
You hear
To
me?
the left, got a pure athlete in the building, man. One-time MVP, two-time Offensive Player of the Year, one-time champ. Ring him when you see him.
Man, it's Young Johnny. You feel me? Straight out of Mo City, Houston, Texas to be exact. You feel me? We in for another banger with my boy Rich Lynn. Y'all know what's going on. Keep it straight, keep it G.
What we in for another?
Banger. That nigga said
I like it.
That was that we in it for another banger with my boy
Banger in here, man. Come on,
I
man.
like the energy, bro.
This is my dog. I
told you
just
why we
met
needed
him,
it.
bro. I just met him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, sometimes when you meet people along the way, God placed them in your life at that specific time for a specific reason, and I needed that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I needed that. I cried after a game one day. I was like, bro, man, niggas had gave up on me, but man, these boys ain't give up on me. So
That's big.
this
That's
my
big.
dog. This my brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? We gonna rock out.
You met him on your new team, huh?
Yeah.
This shit you got
Shout
signed
out
to?
Frisco Fighters, man. 50 yards of fury.
Yeah, you know it. 12 and 2, man. Y'all boy, come on with it.
50 yards of
Come on
fury.
with it.
Talk to me how that happened. Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know you just popped out the other day and just, whew, I'm football again. Like,
Yeah, so what originally happened was I played for the Mass Pirates last year, you feel me?
Massachusetts.
And then Massachusetts came and played Frisco. And I've been trying to play for Frisco since March. This was about a couple months ago, about 4 to 6 weeks ago, approximately, bro. But I went to the game, and then after the game, the Mass team was supposed to sign me. I felt like Mass was supposed to sign me back. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't. I talked to their coach after the game, like, hey, I'm Martez Carter. He was like, man, hey, look, I've been looking for you. I'm going to reach out to you. That boy hit me on Facebook and was like, hey, look, the league gave me the wrong number. What is your number? I gave him my number. He called me, told me what he could do, what he couldn't do. And if I wanted to abide by the terms, he going to send me a contract. He sent the contract. I signed it. And then, shit, you see the results.
Hey, you gotta fucking earn this.
Know that.
Okay, crazy.
bro, then you hit the ground running, too.
Ooh.
I really, we gonna wait. I don't want to get into that
I
part
ain't,
shit.
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna
I was
lie.
about to say.
Bruh came to practice. First day of practice.
Yeah.
They talking about this meatball. Me, I'm big vet in the game, you feel me? I don't know nothing about no meatball.
You done
Mr.
seen running backs
Excitement, you
come
feel
and
me?
go.
Running backs come and go. But when meatball came in there, I said, okay, we gonna see what he got, you feel me? First game, jitters, let's see what he got shaking. All right, so he get to practice. Everybody like, oh, that's meatball. I'm over there looking like I don't know no meatball, so I ain't gonna entice him to that, you feel me?
Yeah.
So when it come down to it, he was like, oh, give me the ball. I'm like, all right, we gonna give you the ball. Boom, he run that motherfucker. I say, okay. I say, me ball. Next time you get the ball, don't worry about no blocks, bro. Don't worry about no blocks. I got your back. And
Know
ever
that.
since then, we've been kicking it.
It's so
Come on, man.
It's so imperative in arena league. You only get 8 players on the field at one time. 3 down linemen,
Yeah.
3 receivers, quarterback, running back. Feel me? Same thing on the other side. It'd be like 4 DBs, 1 linebacker, 3 down defensive linemen.
That was about to be my first question. Like, how does it really like feel to get your first type of protection, even though it's blocked, or even mental protection to come from receiver rather as a running back? Don't you get that more, even from your quarterback or your blockers actually, or the
Yeah,
fullback? Like,
yeah.
you coming from the receiver, how that really feel?
So we lose an offensive lineman. It's only 3 down offensive linemen. So one of the receivers that's in high motion, let's start there, bro. They 10 yards deep already. When he say ready, they in high motion. They already running.
10-yard head
10-yard head start. They running already. So right now, when he called Hut, instead of that extra offensive lineman working up to the linebacker, whatever the case may be, we take a receiver, and that receiver block that linebacker. Is man on, and they gonna leave me one-on-one with a small cornerback or a small safety. and I'm winning every time. Every time. That's when he was like, hey, he missed a block. You feel me? He missed the block, and I could have scored. And it was a big day for me. I had 145 rushing. It would have looked better with 3-4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And we had some teammates that missed some shit. You feel me? And everybody came to me and was like, bro, you running that motherfucker. I swear they like, bro, you run that motherfucker. We won't miss another block. And then after that game, it got better. It got better because we lost that first game. When I joined the team, I gave us our second L. You feel me? Maybe our first. I gave us our first L. They was undefeated when I got there. And I believe in that karma. I wasn't ready. I came in.
Time out. We're going to cut him short right there. He didn't give us that L. We took that L.
I take that.
We took that as a team, but as long as we got a running back that's going to run that rock, best believe we going to block.
Running back that's going to run that rock, best believe we going to block. Oh, goodness gracious.
Come on, man.
That's hard.
But straight up, but yeah, I found a brotherhood in these boys, bro. You know, so I don't know. It just felt good. My heart was just smiling. My body was warm. I called my mama. It's like when you talk to your mama after a bad situation and you done cried already, she make you cry all over again. That's how it was, bro. After that game, the boys was like, bro, if you gonna run that rock like that, we gonna block. You know what I'm saying? They double teaming every receiver and they taking all these everybody and just dropping them because they think we can't run the ball. My first game, give me the rock.
I don't want to put it out there too early, but my boy had 200 yards in 2 games.
You know how hard that is in the
on
arena?
a 50-yard field.
It's only 50 yards.
Come on, man.
You feel me? So one game I ran for like 45. The next one I ran for like 135 or some dumb shit like that, 150. Yeah, so after 2 games, I had 3 touchdowns, 200 yards. I was the second leading rusher in the league after 2 games.
Man,
Man, win this game, bro.
So we play at Iowa next week, and then after the Iowa game, bro, we gonna go. We come back home. 2 playoff games. Playoff games get treacherous.
Your treacherous?
Yeah,
I need tickets.
We got fans looking for your mama name, how many times you been to jail, who died in your family, how many kids you got you ain't taking care of.
Oh, you get personal in the playoffs.
Man,
Yeah,
come
bro.
on, man.
Yeah, they on that.
It get real. It get real. It's like, I wouldn't even say the NFL, but the environment, I will say it's like the NFL because it get real deep.
Intense.
It get real deep. Because, I mean, shoot, it's win to go home. You can't go home on 11-2. You can't go home. So you got to keep doing what you got to do. Play how you play. Run the ball how you run it. Catch the ball how you catch it. And shit, everything else falls in place.
Because we are undefeated at the crib. We 12-2. We ain't lost at home.
Ain't lost at home yet. So if you're trying to catch a game, please tune in. Please tune in.
For sure, you're right.
YouTube, if you're trying to be there personally, we got tickets. Just let us know and you're in the door.
Yeah. Let us know and you're in the door.
Bang! Come on, man.
Straight up.
Come
Straight
on,
up.
man.
So, look, we're going to take it back. Just take it all the way back for the people that don't know, you know what I'm saying, where you started. And you just shine light on that. Talk to us about it. Like, how was it growing up, you know what I'm saying, both on the South and on the West? Or, you know, did you grow up on one side, get raised by the other? How was that support?
I originally started in West Monroe. You know what I'm saying? It was easy. It was easy in the West Monroe. My grandma had 11 kids.
Yeah.
So just imagine.
Big family.
Yeah. And then my mama having kids and my grandma having kids and her kids having kids. Well, you know what I'm saying? My mama was 17, 18, 19. She had her first child at 16. And she was like the third from the oldest. So she got older brothers and sisters, younger brothers and sisters that's having kids at the same time she is. So we at least 25 grandchildren deep. It was easy for me.
Bro, I ain't gonna say I ain't like that, bro, but I hated I ain't had that in high school. Like, it was y'all, Duns, and Ignite. It's like, that's all you got. Like, big, I'm talking about big family. I'm talking about they like a third of the school, of the high school.
Just
like
one
family.
last name.
Just the last name.
Carter's, Duns, Ignites. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was, bro.
Like
and
family.
that's what took over. Like, I had grew up where it was a lot of us. And then I moved to Monroe. Then my uncle moved to Monroe. Then my coach moved to Monroe. Everybody just moved. So then that's what turned me into this right here. If I stayed in West Monroe, I'd be at LSU. I feel like the world owed me something. I feel like if I went and got cut from a team, that shouldn't have happened because I went to a prestige university and I ain't go to no HBCU. But I went to a HBCU where it was treacherous and I had to work my way up the ranks and it wasn't easy. So whenever somebody did me bad, I done been done worse because I pulled up to college with a 55-inch TV and one tote full of clothes.
Come on, man.
One big old bin
So that
full of
mean
clothes.
you got it out the mud.
Yeah, so I mean that came from where I grew up, West Monroe, raised, but Monroe made. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, man. Blackwood Nation forever. Everybody know I'm a Crip, but they see me throwing this up. They were like, I thought you was Crippin'. That's Blackwood. You look at my high school highlight. I got on that red, I got on that white, and I got on that black.
Okay, crazy.
And that woodshed is what made me, bro.
Real talk, bro. I
Straight
don't
up.
think you just remember, like, he used to
Straight
have that big jumping on both sides, offense, defense, and the basketball court.
Good fun. I'm
Good
five.
fun.
I'm 5'6" and a half, 5'7". I'm dunking.
Oh, he's so small.
You think he was low to the ground back then?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing behind him but wins.
Okay.
And the players.
Yeah, come on, you gotta come catch this.
Yeah, I was on that though, but yeah, that's what it was.
So, boom, we graduated there, and then you ended up going to Wiley College early.
Yup, I had
Graduated high school early?
Yup, I graduated high school early because I didn't get my senior year. I turned 18, and then in Louisiana, you can't turn 18 before the season and play high school sports. I turned 18 before I graduated, and then so Dr. Locke, Mr. Davis, and all them over there helped me get my credits. Went to Wiley early, bro. Got a scholarship, hooped, didn't work out. Went to ground, played DB, didn't work out. Asked him to move me to offense. Mr. Excitement was born, bro. Straight up. Straight up. And I've been a menace to society since then. Anytime I step foot on the field, I'm 110%.
Yeah.
When I was 185 going crazy, or when I was 230 going crazy, I always been crazy.
Come on, crazy looking ass.
So how do you do that? Like, walk me through that mental process of, like, so you go to Richwood High School, phenomenon, easy, boom. Go to Wiley, start all over, get a buzz there, boom. Go to Graham, TV in a, you know what I'm saying, in a basket. Let's start over again, boom. Go to the NFL, they knock down, go to the next team, build it back up, and go to that. Like, how you keep, you know what I'm saying, getting just. I ain't gonna say knocked off the
people
pedestal,
like you.
pushed off. What you mean? You meet people like
I
me?
meet people like him. I meet people like Mama Terry. I meet people that God put in my life at a specific time for specific reasons, bro. Every time I had jumped to the top of the ranks after been done grinding so long, I had got full of myself. Like, man, I'm him. I had zero. Now I got a home. I'm that. I'm him.
Yeah.
Never one time did I get that man praise. So get what he do. He didn't take it from me. Now I'm like, man, God, I did that wrong. I did that bad. It won't happen again. He get all back to me. I get to the top again. I don't get that man praise. I rock out. I grab sections after sections and parties after parties, and I just give my energy to people who is temporary. So every time I jump to the top of the ranks, it was because I met somebody like you. You put me on your platform and you give me a voice, and everybody was like, oh man, he really good. Why he ain't in the league? So we had this talk, we had this sit down. They watched the interview, go watch my highlights. Now everybody tagging me on a NFL, XFL, IFL, CFL. Everybody rocking out. They getting all these notifications like, who is this kid? Let's watch him. Now since me, you had that talk, and I got the short end of the stick. I've been down for so long. Let's bring him back up. God reach out to the world for me through you. Or I need somebody like him who accept me on a team where I shouldn't be there because I didn't go to LSU, North Carolina. I didn't go to Alabama or Georgia. I went to Grambling. He don't give a fuck. Can you get 5 yards a carry? Because get what? You get 5 yards, it's 2nd and 5. We finna throw the damn football. We going to score or we not going to score. Get what? If we don't, we 2nd and 5, we get the first down. We going to run the ball again. Can you give us 5 yards a carry?
All I need. I really don't even need 5.
They open the
Give
door.
me 3 yards of carry. I know you're going to get 5 because you're going to go forward after that. Come on, man.
I just kept meeting people, bro, that God placed in my life, bro. Every time I was hitting rock bottom, I met somebody who was holding my hand on the way up, but at the same time had that loose grip that if I wasn't pulling my own weight on my own journey, that they was just an accessory to, they had let me go. I needed that tough love. Nobody gave me tough love. Either they was rocking with me because I was up, or they was rocking with me because they knew where I could get to, and I was at rock bottom. So your answer, bro, to answer your question, every time I got knocked down, God had gave me a guardian angel or a brother or whatever I needed in order to get back to where I needed to be, bro.
big. That's big.
That shit tough.
It is tough, but you know what I'm saying? I think our youth need to see that. It's already, I feel like our youth heading in the wrong direction, but even for those people that are steering in the right direction, like people go through injuries, but it's like people give up at that point. You got to mix. You got a little junior miss the excitement right there. Just feeling like he giving up because he tore his ACL in high school. It ain't over.
Yeah.
They think ACL injuries, all them injuries, then them injuries be scaring people. But I feel like it's a mental thing.
I'm gonna go from here, man. Like injuries, that's a thought process. Because every time you get injured, you always think on, man, how am I gonna get back? How can I get back to normal? How can I exceed to what I was doing at first? Man, God put you in that situation to make you stronger. And it's nothing that God gonna give you that you can't handle. And that's just real. That's just coming from football experience, multiple sports experience. It don't matter. Basketball, football, baseball, track, soccer, all that. God if he give you an injury, man, he trying to see how strong you are. He not gonna give you something that's gonna put you down to where you gotta quit. And you got another chance to make something out of yourself. Man, hey, that's just me from personal experience, because I know I've had a lot of teammates that got hurt and just threw it away. Yeah. Man, y'all, you got it. If you got it, you got it. Don't matter if you hurt or not.
Yeah, straight up.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like, you know, you got niggas that get hurt, come back kind of mediocre, you know, kind of all right. Jabari Smith type got him, kind of, man, this nigga Ted come back harder every time. It's like the injury helped him.
The support system, bro.
Man, come on.
And them big boy injuries, and it's like it's helping them.
Yeah, the support system, bro. The doctor for Grambling State is Dr. Ballard. Shout out to Dr. Ballard, bro. And every time I got hurt, he asked me what is it that I'm feeling and what's wrong and what functions I can and can't do right then and there. Whenever I've been hurt, it doesn't matter what happened, how significant or how small it is. He wants to know everything, right? And he'll diagnose me right there. Oh, that's what this is. Just come in my office, we'll get it right. And I told my Achilles, I told my meniscus, I told the muscle off my groin that connects the bone to my groin. I've told him, I done been toe up. I done been toe up. But Dr. Ballard, starting there, is my support system with my doctor. Every time he operated on me and did something, when I get off that table, when I wake up and I'm conscious, the first thing he say is, what I did today is better than the one God gave you. It's because I loved on him. I gave him that affection. I gave him that love. I gave him that respect. Off the rip, I don't care what you can do for me. You come to this game, you bring me a basket every game. You bring me something to sign. You got pictures that I didn't know you took of me or us or whatever. Like, I loved on you like you love on me. So I went down and you went in your bag to make sure when I get off that table, I could get back to where I was at before I got on this table. And that's just because I had a tremendous and an outstanding support system. Mama Terry, my mama, Dr. Ballard, Renisha Robinson, that's my god mama too. She done took me in. All these people I'm naming, bro, was people that just jumped behind me off the strength of how I conducted myself outside of football. Shout out to Coach Vibez. He taught me how to be a civilized, modern citizen. When he came to Graham, he changed the whole program. It wasn't about football. It was how to conduct ourselves in class. It was how to conduct ourselves at church. It was how to conduct ourselves in civilization. I learned so much by going to Graham. At LSU, I probably would have learned how to be an asshole, bro. Feel like everything was entitled. I deserve it, right? Not at Graham, bro. They show us, hey, bro, nobody's going to respect us until we become a necessity. Once I became a necessity to humanity, I was unstoppable. If somebody's playing football and Martez Carter doesn't have the opportunity to showcase his talent on that platform, it was a problem. Because I loved on my fans. I responded to my fans on Instagram. I did all the small stuff that made people want to see me in places that they was willing to pay to get there.
Yeah. So it's not even like, I'm trying to see how to like make this more global for entrepreneurs, rappers, artists, sports people. Like, it ain't just about your talent. You know what I'm saying? talent is probably like 20-30% of the job. It's really about how you conduct yourself, how you handle your business, how you really like make yourself, present yourself to the world. I don't think a lot of people like really understand. I feel like in high school, the young kids feel like you can just ball out and, you know what I'm saying, when that deal come, that big gonna come.
Answer this for me. I know this your interview, but answer this. If you came and interviewed me and Jolly and you was an asshole,
do you think we would be right here right now?
Or do you think we'll do a second interview? If you was an asshole and somebody was like, hey, Rich, I seen you did an interview with Rich. He want to interview me, right? Yeah. Should I do it? Based off the interview me and Jolly had, if you was an asshole, and we be like, man, he was an asshole. That nigga went and pulled up our mug shots. He just went the wrong way with the interview. He gonna drag you. That's how he get his name out there. He go and he get all the dirt on you he can, and he's an asshole. Yeah. Nobody's gonna rock out with you. I was good to people. So I was good to this person. So this person had asked this person because they was cool with this person. In this society, it's not about what you know. I can know everything in the world. Elon Musk, I could be Bill Gates, I could be any fucking body, bro, who knows everything. And it won't mean nothing because I don't know nobody that's attached to where I'm trying to go. If you was big time and you was with Drake, right? If me and you had this good conversation in this interview and I be hit you and I be like, hey, look, I know you mean with Drake this weekend, I'll find my way there. Could you set up a meeting? And you be like, who is this? And I'd be like, oh, this is Martez. You be like, oh, yeah. I can do that. I can do that at some point. Get there. I don't know when, but at some point, I'll hit you. Yeah. But if you was an asshole to me and I was an asshole to you, we wouldn't have that conversation in order to help us elevate.
It wouldn't even take place.
And it's a two-sided street, too. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? It's a give or take when it comes to actually networking and giving out their resources. And like, you can't just be straight taking from whoever that is. Like, for example, for Tez, I can't just be pulling up at all Tez games and woo-the-woo. Hey, I'm trying to get some of that merch, Rich. $100, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, like, people got to really understand, like, the love and the network behind it. Like, I'm seeing it as I go. I feel like growing up, man, bro, I got taught a lot of book shit. Yeah. I didn't get my ass, like, really whooped till I got older, like, with lessons and learning, like, and, you know what I'm saying? But that really teach you how to actually move in life and stay on your own and stay on your 10 toes. Yeah. And I'm trying to stay on that type of time. I ain't lying.
You stay on that type of time, bro, it's all a perception of how you carry yourself, too. Because people our color, they gonna rock with it. Yeah, okay, he a black entrepreneur. He doing good for himself, all this stuff. But these white folk, man, hey, boy, you better have a suit and tie ready. Cause if not, they see baggy jeans, they see T-shirts, they see us sagging, all that. Man, that's not gonna get you nowhere in this society these days, for sure.
Not at all. Bro, you can't pour from an empty cup.
At all. Cause that cup empty already.
You can't pour from, like you said, you can't be pulling up to my games and was like, hey, let me get a ticket. Hey, let me get a ticket. Hey, get us on the sideline. Hey, give me VIP passes. What are you doing for me, Rich? I'm doing this every time. So I ain't no telling how you spending that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got tickets to the Cowboys game anytime I get ready. You hit me, I'm giving you 2 tickets. So you run. That's how you get in your, okay, you winning. You telling the chick, I got tickets to the Cowboy game anywhere, anytime. I'm going backstage. We in a VIP lounge, all that. You winning from that. How can I win? If I keep on giving and giving and giving, come on, I'm pouring my cup over into yours. Whether it's a model, whether it's somebody you want to interview, somebody you trying to impress, somebody you trying to do something to get in the same room as some global person, but you're winning. I keep pouring into your cup. I have nothing to pour from, so you can't pour from an empty cup.
Because if I pour too much from my cup, my shit gonna become empty too.
And you can't pour from an empty cup.
Come on, crazy.
He said, come on,
crazy. Every time.
Something else I had learned too was like, I'm trying to see how they explain it. You can't pour. I'm trying to see how they explain it off of you can't pour from an empty cup. Relationships are worth more than money. So like something I went through lately, this happened to me, I want to say earlier this year. I had this girl I used to talk to. She got a kid and stuff now, baby on the way, asked me to take some baby shower pictures. All right, cool, this my price, woo. And I got to travel to you, so this is my price. All right, she cool, she paid deposit and everything. She probably paid like 2 months early. A week before, you know what I'm saying, I get a call, hey, Meech coming to Alexandria, you want to do this? I'm like, man, low-key not, but shit, that's a big opportunity. I mean, you know, it's Lil Meech. And I'm going to get paid the same thing almost down there because I got to pay up $250, but then just make my own back end from the, you know what I'm saying, the people that come. Bro, I didn't make no bread, and I lost that connection. Like, that was the relationship. And then the way my mama explained it to me, that girl I was supposed to take a picture of for that baby shower, man, I'm supposed to be taking her picture when she graduated high school. You got to go on, like, build a relationship and just walk with them all the way. It ain't about the money. You ain't finna sit here and really charge nobody, bro, from the 0 to the 18.
Man, I kid you not, man. This man I'm sitting next to ain't asked me for a dime yet. You hear me? And we gonna go party and party and party. But best believe, if he ain't got it, I for sure got it. Like, that's just the relationship me and this man has, you feel me? Like, we created a bond within 4 weeks. I kid you not, 4 weeks.
For sure.
We created a bond within 4 weeks to treat each other like this, you feel me? Like, you got your podcast, you got your whole thing going on. If he wouldn't have known me, I wouldn't be in the chair right now, you feel me? If he wouldn't have came to play Frisco fighter football, I wouldn't have known him, you feel me? I would have been playing against this man, you feel me? So when it comes down to it, it's not how much money you got, it's the relationship you build with a person, because you never know what that man, you never know what that man can do to help you out.
For sure. For sure. Now the world about to know who Jolly Ifrit
Rancher
is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Relationships are more important, bro.
Come on, man.
Money is good. Money only gonna get you so far. If you run out of bread, that's it. But if I'm on my ass and I call you and cause I'm in MONROE, I can sleep on your couch.
I can go and get somewhere and I get to the next
You
step.
can let me sleep on your couch, but if I ain't got no money and I'm somewhere I don't need to be,
I'm burning holes in my pocket trying to stay in
no
hotels or
hotel.
something.
Come on, man. This man would have had to drive 35 minutes to practice every day. We practice at 6:15 in the morning. Brother.
Your face card is worth more than your bank account.
Brother,
Every morning we practice at 6 a.m., bro.
Coach,
Whenever I know my girl is tired and I can't sleep, I mean, she needs to sleep in because she got to go to work early.
Hey.
I go sleep on this man's couch.
Come on, man. I got a couch.
Nobody else extended me their couch.
Come
you
on,
feel
man.
me? And he was like, bro, you can sleep on the couch, bro. We got practice at 6 a.m. Your girl getting up at 6. We getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get ready to leave by 5:30 to make it there for 6 to get taped and be on the field.
That's
by
some big
6:30.
camaraderie. You know, in the clutch,
That man
last
told me,
second
man,
on
stay over
on
here.
the clock, he gonna make that block for you.
Man, stay over here, crazy.
What? Hey, you the running back? Hey, come on, man. Come on. We got all that over here. What you need? You got TV. We got a couch. We got a pillow. And we got a blanket for you. And if you're hungry, we got food for you.
What you had in that freezer?
Man, we got food for you. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Good what? Good wicked wing.
Good wicked wings.
Every time.
Man, come on, golden chick, man. We get the 24 piece. You better start playing.
Good wicked wings.
24p for $25.
$25, 24
I gotta check them out.
Come on, man.
So
Golden
look,
chick.
talk to me. The transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
The rules was like recently changed. You know what I'm saying, about at least for the collegiate with them doing the transfer portal. How y'all feel about that? Like it's helping or hurting sports?
Me personally, bro, I feel like it
Hold
is.
on. Before you answer my bad. Do you feel like it's helping and hurting sports, and do you feel like it's helping and hurting the player?
I feel like it's helping and hurting I feel like it's helping the sport and not hurting it, and I feel like it's helping the player and not hurting it. I feel like that transfer portal, if I had it, I graduated at Graham. I could have went to LSU, Alabama, and played 1 year because my whole concern why I didn't get drafted is
exposure.
He got all these stats, but he's playing against SWAC talent, HBCU talent. Let's just say if the transfer portal and the NIL deals was as effective as it is right now, as it was back then. As it was back then, as it is now. So if I could transfer and get paid for my name, image, and likeness, and I can transfer and play right now.
And all you need is 1 year.
I started right now, Grambling. I graduated, and I spent my grad year playing an extra year of football. I graduated in 4 years. Year 5, I played football for absolutely free. I could have got up and left and went and played for LSU, got the same stats in 1 year that I got in one season at Graham, and they was like, oh, he's the real deal. All I had to do was rush for 8-9 touchdowns and 1,300 yards. Running behind the LSU line, my line right now in the IFL is Auburn. It's like Georgia. It's big. I got big-time offensive linemen. And they telling me, hey, Meatball, this where she hit, this where she go. If I had that in college, I would be a maniac, and I would be a third-round draft pick, and I would be at my penthouse loft on the beach somewhere getting this interview from you or having you around a whole bunch of bad bitches.
Going crazy, go crazy, go crazy. You hear me?
Shout out to the transfer portal. How you feel about it?
So me, I'm a little older than me, Bob. With the transfer portal, if it was in when I was in, oh man, I think shoot, everybody, cause it was, like back then, 2011, 2012, that was hard-nosed football, crackbacks, all that. You feel me? Like, but when it come down to it, like for like kids nowadays, if you gonna go through the transfer portal, do it because that's what you believe in. Don't do it just because a coach wants you to come to this school or you want to go to this school because it's a big name. Because, man, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. The NFL, bro, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You feel me? So when it come down to it, y'all want to go to all these big schools, yeah, cool, that's fine. Like, that ain't nothing but putting a stamp on your name. Like, I went to LSU, I went to Auburn, I went to Alabama, I went to Florida State, I went to Florida. Man, that's nothing. It's what you produce while you at that school. So if you could produce something at an HBCU and still get the same look and still get the same trajectory of the NFL, man, I'm staying at the HBCU.
Let me say something real quick, bro. Let me say something real quick, bro. Do you understand? We talked about relationships just about 5 minutes ago.
Right.
With the transfer portal and relationships, right? I went to Graham. Ramon Brown went to Graham. We had a lot of guys that went to Grambling. Radell, all these boys, they spent some time at Graham. Do you understand that if we could do the transfer portal like they doing it now, Ramon called Monster. Monster called him. Monster called Malik from Jackson State. I mean, that lives in Jackson, Mississippi. Malik, what's Malik's last name? Monk. You know, they played.
They played during time.
So if the transport portal was like it is now, back then, I'm calling my partner, he calling his partner, he calling his partner, he calling his partner. The guys we play pickup ball with, the guys we spend a whole summer with, we calling all each other. Hey, what's the best school for us to go to right now? I'm at Alcorn. The 1 through 5 suck. 1 through 4 suck. I play the 5. Guess what? I'm calling all my partners. The 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got 4 niggas coming off the bench. It's all about relationship, bro.
Fact.
The way we rock. Because if I call you and say, hey, I got jumped, you come and fight with me. But if I'm calling you about some legal shit that we can whoop niggas' ass in, you own that. I'm already ready to do some illegal shit for you.
So I don't know what made me look this up yesterday, but I'm looking at Shaq. And so Shaq was born in Jersey, moved to Germany, and then he moved to San Antonio for high school. So the coach for LSU, which ended up getting him to LSU, him and Shaq dad had a relationship. They was in the Army together. So they was in the Army together when Shaq was born. By the time Shaq got ready to go to high school, Obo was the coach at LSU, and then he came to LSU. Relationships. Yeah. That is fucking insane, bro. It blew my mind.
But it's the same thing as the transfer portal. Now, let's say we had a transfer portal in IFL. Me and this man done built the whole relationship. Boom. Let's say I say, you know what? Fuck Frisco. I'm finna go to Mass. I'm finna go to Arizona. Now that whole camaraderie that we had, he gonna feel a certain type of way because, bro, we just built a brotherhood on winning.
Yeah.
Now you going to another team, yeah, they winning, yeah, they this, yeah, they that, but it's not the same environment that you put me in. So when it comes down to it, bro, I'm gonna stick with my brothers regardless if we lose, win, or draw.
And we gonna win. I got to get me a thumb ring. I got a ring for every finger but my thumb, bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
Ever since I've been in high school, ever since I've been in the Little League, I've been a winner. Yeah. Elementary, Pee Wee League, junior high, high school, professional. I got a ring on every level but NFL, bro. Any league I ever played in that I actually got game time. Any league I ever played and got some burn in, I've won a ring.
That's crazy.
I've won the ring, like you said.
Frisco, y'all next.
Athlete. I ain't even gonna lie, it's vice versa. Like I done been to a high school, bro, when we was like damn near last. And I got to high school my sophomore year, we jumped up to 3rd. Junior year, jumped up to 2nd. Senior year, now we tied for 1st. Feel me? So I'm always been a winner. It's just I need that camaraderie with the brotherhood. You feel me? Like football teams, bro, we are really brothers. We might fight, we might talk shit to each other, but really behind the scene, bro, we brothers.
Yeah.
All that's for show. That's for TV.
Relationships.
Come on, man.
Relationship. What's the name? So, this was like one of the first times I was closer to home towards graduation and shit, like high school graduation in a minute. And something I kind of didn't like, you know what I'm saying, from like all across the board in MONROE. These like athletes that's like cold the hell going to all these JUCOs and weekend schools. Mm-hmm. So, what's your outlook on that and what's your advice on it? So, my homeboy I was talking to about it was Cal. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, them teachers ain't teaching them motherfuckers. And they were like, you know, it ain't about the teachers, too. The teachers, you know what I'm saying? Bring them the water. They don't mean they're going to make them drink. And I was like, damn, that made me go on, just stop and be like, damn, maybe. How you feel about that, though?
Man, that saying, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah.
If you love that horse, you're going to do two things. You're going to break him, for one, or you're going to run the shit out that horse till he get thirsty, then he'll drink. Tell you that right now.
One thing you can't do, you can't run me into the ground.
Shit.
Can't run me into the ground.
Shit. You got to
You
understand.
run me into the ground, it's going to be hard for me to get to that water.
Shit, no. When y'all was in camp and y'all was doing that Indian run,
I'm talking about like 15, 17-year-old kids. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, when it comes to high schoolers, it's all a mindset. Yeah, y'all happy to get out of high school because it's controlled, and college is more freely. Like you can go to class when you want to, and all of that. But it's the whole mindset. If you're a student athlete, you're gonna take both of them things serious. You're gonna take football serious. You're gonna take basketball serious. You're gonna take whatever sport you play.
only if you smart.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dumb young guys who just athletic as hell. That's what I'm saying. You got sometimes you gotta break, bro. If you ever pledge, I pledged. You ain't pledged. So they gon' when you pledge, you already got your own identity, but they trying to make you unite.
Right.
So what they do is they break you down, and then they give you their way without taking away who you are as a person. That's what they want, bro. So they break you down, build you back up. That's what I'm saying. He said you can't lead a horse you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it.
Right.
Yeah.
But if that's a horse that you truly, when Omega Psi Phi 6, no man, right? But if they do decide, oh, we would like this guy in our fraternity, we feel like he can contribute and we can help him in a lifelong event and making good decisions, they gonna go in here, hey, look, we want you to come over here and join the brotherhood, right?
Right.
He rebellious. He don't know he need it. A horse don't know he need that water because he ain't tired.
And we older. I know we older and shit, but
you
they
can't lead
kids.
a horse to a water.
They
You can
really-
lead a horse to a
and
water,
that's
but you can't make
and
him
that's-
drink it. But you can run the shit out of that horse till
That's
he get
why I
tired.
put it in that perspective because with being a kid, bro, you was a high schooler.
Yeah.
You was a high schooler.
Fact.
Your coach
But-
probably ran you to the ground.
But this the thing I'm on though. Like I'm a big dreamer, bro. I've been a dreamer since I was a kid. Like I'm so much a dreamer. When I was a kid, I thought the shit was fucking fake, bro. I thought it was fake. When I see some park, going to Hollywood, I thought the shit was fake. I really went fucking did it.
Right.
And it's just like you can have other people can have those thoughts. People really don't believe in it because they don't see it. And it's just like it hurts to watch a kid, you know what I'm saying, go down the drain, and then I'll turn my TV on. You got a fucking 16-year-old that's halfway done, but he's a superstar.
No
somebody,
discipline.
so he finna go and get put in
You
that
can
work.
lead that horse to the water, and if he don't drink it, what you gonna do? Throw the horse away? What you gonna do? Sell the horse?
You can't do neither one of them.
What you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. You can run the shit out of a horse till he get thirsty. You feel me? He gonna drink. You feel me? But at the same time, you ain't breaking this fucking horse. You ain't killing this horse, because guess what? When that horse wake up tomorrow and you give him some water and you give him some hay, he gonna be ready to do the same thing again. Because we do it every day.
Real.
Every day we wake up, bro, every day your back hurting, something else hurting.
Yeah.
Bro, we 30.
Yeah, we is.
And something always hurting on us.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we know on Tuesdays we got to run for penalties. It's offensive day. It's the first day of pads.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a long one.
But it's always a mindset.
But I know that. But what I'm trying to tell you is a horse is bred for that. The mindset that a human displays on a horse, it knows his job, it knows his duty. And once you break that horse and train that horse gonna do exactly what you say. And that's the same thing as us. Whenever we go to camp, learn the playbook, know we gotta run on this day, know we got condition on this day, know his offense, know his defense, know his this, know his that. We set ourselves up for that. So I feel like you say you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. But if you run the shit out of that horse, he gonna get thirsty, and he gonna drink it, and he gonna be ready to go again. So get what you get to do. You get to run the shit out of that horse again, and he gonna get thirsty, and now it's gonna be routine. And now when you get ready for whatever it is you've been preparing that horse for, he gonna know that everything that my owner did to me to get me to this point, I am bred for.
Because that's his mindset.
Yeah, but think about so this is crazy shit too. And I learned in California statistically,
Real shit.
Californians, I guess you want to call them, they are they know what they want to do by the time they 16, 17. But I think that's because, you know what I'm saying, weed was legal. Like this, the system out there just more accelerated. So it's just like, we finna watch these kids go through these processes. How can we do our part, whether it's small or big, to motivate them and push them? Bro, I'm disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Real life disappointed. I ain't even spoken to shit. Like, I'm real life disappointed. You know what I'm saying? A couple kids from my school went to a fucking JUCO, bro. Like, you dropping 50 and they got you to JUCO.
JUCO is not all bad.
It ain't.
Depending on where you go.
Depending on where you go. Because JUCO is really an extended high school. You feel me? You went to JUCO because you really not ready for college. JUCO is just a little taste.
Or you was in trouble. Or you was in trouble. Or you was in trouble.
Say it again, because people really don't understand.
Because Cam Newton with the blend.
Man, come on. I played against Cam Newton.
Cam Newton with the blend.
Come on,
and
man.
he was not that extended high school year kind of guy.
No.
It was, I'm in some trouble.
And I'm in JUCO.
And guess what? He balled, went to Auburn, and the rest is history, bro.
Yeah.
Cam Newton in his prime was absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
JUCO is not all bad, bro. And I know that was your original question. JUCO is not all bad because the simple fact that if you choose the JUCO that best suits you in any school, if you choose the school that best suits you, offensive-wise, defensive-wise, game plan strategy, if you go there and you excel, you're going to win. JUCO is not set up for you to stay at JUCO.
No.
You go to JUCO for 2 years, 1 year, whatever, you get your associates, and then you go and you ball out of the big school.
Yeah.
There is an opportunity for you to get extended film. Let's just say if I went to Richwood and I ain't get what I needed, and I was going straight to another school. You feel me? JUCO. I was going straight to another school, and I didn't go with Big Lab. I could have went with Big Lab to Southeast Oklahoma. I could have went to a school in Mississippi. I didn't. I held out. That was just my choice. Lab and them took that route, and they played a good 4 years of football that I didn't get when they was balling. I was just a regular civilian working at a warehouse. You feel me? Because I decided not to go to a JUCO. I could have went to a JUCO, balled out, and then boom.
So the gist of it is the JUCO is not all bad.
Hell no,
you keep
bro.
going and you just don't give up on it.
Hell no, bro. Miles College is crazy. I could have went to Miles.
I'm gonna repeat what I said.
Okay, well, if you're not in trouble, why go?
You don't have enough film.
No. JUCO, I'm gonna repeat what I said. JUCO is an extended year of high school.
Yeah.
So whatever you lacked your senior year, you can go get that for 1 year in a JUCO.
And go to where you want to go. Because
yeah.
you already producing.
Yeah.
The JUCO recruited you because you a good football player or basketball player.
Just not fully developed yet.
You just not ready for this D1 school right now.
What's so crazy is when I went to Graham, my first year we had enough guys. My second year we had almost enough guys. My third year at Grambling, they wasn't looking for no more guys that was coming out of high school. Cause guess what we did? When we was losing, we went and got a whole bunch of young guys that was good, right? And then we got them adjusted to the system. We got them to buy into the program. And now these guys are sophomores who've had some type of game time experience. They ready to go right now. So why would we go get more high school guys that we gotta wait to build 2 years on and then get them to where these guys at now? So let's go get a guy who's been playing starting quarterback at JUCO for 2 years. Let's go get him, bring him. Let's go get 2 more guys like him. At receiver, let's go get 7 guys like this, and then so forth and so on. So we go to JUCO because JUCO, that shit live, baby.
It is.
It ain't no practice. It ain't no scout guys. When you come from a JUCO to a university, you a 5-star. That it ain't no walk-on tryout kind of guy. It ain't no 3-star guy coming out of high school trying to make a name for himself. We watched your film. You was the starting guy at this position, and we feel like you can play right now. We got a guy who can play right now, but if you beat him out, you the guy.
Yeah.
So we go to JUCO because they are battle-tested already. Either these guys done won a championship, they was in playoffs, or they done played 12 to 13 games already. They fresh out of 2 or 13 games.
And that's why I say it's an extended version of high school because they still recruiting you
We going there right now.
in JUCO.
We going JUCO right now.
Come on.
Okay, 5-star. We're going to get him anyway. I don't
Man.
give a damn how many JUCO guys
Come
that are
on.
good right now. If he's a 5-star coming out of high school and he has the
But
mindset
you
that
could real like the G League for college.
oh goodness,
Basically.
feeder,
Basically.
feeder school.
Man, please.
He said feeder
Man,
school.
Put me in JUCO.
He
'cause
said feeder school.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm a JUCO product. Man, I won a national championship in 2010.
Bro.
Man, come on. Navarro College. Look it up.
MLK go to
2010.
what school?
Come on.
What school? If you at
Wyman?
MLK, okay, Robinson Elementary go to what?
Richwood?
It's a feeder.
Come on, man.
It's a feeder, bro. It's a feeder. JUCO guys go to whatever college that comes and get them, bro.
Yeah.
You got some guys that's in JUCO be having 32 offers, or some guys that have one offer. You only need one. You know how many colleges it is out there?
Too many.
I don't even know how many NBA teams, but I know it's 32 NFL teams. It's 32 teams. You only need one team. Not even to get you through all rounds of the draft. You need one team to invite you to OTAs
And that's it.
or UDFA.
And that's it.
They put you on the NFL radar or just their radar?
That shit put you on the radar.
Oh, every radar.
Everything.
Come on.
That's it. All you need is an opportunity, bro. And some people don't know how to take full advantage of that. But to go back to your original question, bro, JUCO is absolutely a positive. I give it a 10.
So boom, with you giving that advice back then, what do you feel like you could do to like give back to the community or give back to Richwood as a team, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, a drive, a camp, or it could just be like you said, you could start hosting your own dinners where they got to come to dinner, you know what I'm saying, dressed in attire, sit down and teach, you know what I'm saying, team camaraderie. What do you feel like you can bring to the table that ain't there?
Man, I mean, if somebody want me to do more than what I'm already doing, then I'm disappointed in society.
Well, I would put this on us. We got to be better role models to the younger generation than the role models we had when we was in school.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, but are you tapped in with your community like I'm tapped in with my community?
Yeah, I can go back home and have a whole high school. Hey, man.
That's cool. I'm saying though, what I'm saying is I know you can go home and do it, but do you have a second annual Jolly Jordan camp, a third annual Jolly Jordan camp? Do you have that in place right now?
No, because
So that's
Jordan Jolly ain't even had the first one.
That's what I'm saying though. What he's asking is like, do I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing enough or I'm doing what I should be? And what I'm telling him is, if somebody is requiring me to do more than I'm doing now in my community, then I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Because I got camps that I do at high schools I've never attended. I got camps. I got gyms that I work out at. It's just so much that I do in order to show face. Matter of fact, Jesse Davis, he's
Shout out to the flag football league.
yeah, Jesse Davis. He got a flag. He got a football flag league, and it's held at my high school. And all you see is, you know what I'm saying? What is McAfee Stadium?
Yeah.
That's everybody know that's Richwood.
Yeah.
So I'm associated with that. My brother goes there and he plays on the team, and I post that consistently. It's like anything that has to do with my neighborhood, with my whole community,
Right.
I'm on that.
Yeah.
I think it's too like it's our community. I want to say too, cause like we got so much talent, but we don't have that many talents like Ted to just break the barrier. Right. So it's just like when he break that barrier, it just be so much fucking weight behind it. I feel like. But for what though?
We too spread it out.
But then again,
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even like y'all on different levels though.
It don't even matter though. You gotta understand that kids that live in Parkview, Trishelle Robinson Place, they live literally 5 minutes away from the school, and they go to a school that's 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anywhere else, bro, is gentrified. You go to a certain school based off the area you live in. Yeah. You know, if you go somewhere else, there's not a bus that's waking up at 30 minutes, 40 minutes earlier than they should, or an hour earlier than they should to get to their bus to drive halfway across the town to bring them back 8 minutes to where they was just at. You know,
but at the same time, bro, you know how they go.
That's cool though.
If Duke never had their legacy, they never would have got so many recruits every single year. I want to be able to just say, fuck it, we know they're looking at us bad. Let's go and create a legacy of our own through Richwood.
Yeah, but who has who's doing that? Who's gonna voice that for us? That's in the HBCU. Kyrie Irving is only so much of a human that he can only handle so much. Who else that went to an HBCU that's in that world that's looking out for us? Deion Sanders is doing the most, and he didn't go to an HBCU.
Well, what?
You see what I'm saying? Jerry Rice, all them boys that went to Mississippi Valley and Alcorn and all these big time people. What are you doing? Yeah. You got guys that went to big time schools that played with guys who came from the SWAC and the MEAC that was like, bro, you went to Grambling? Oh, you went to A&T? Oh, you went to Bethune-Cookman? And we on the same team? Yeah. I need to go look him up. You got any other guys that was good like you that's over there? Now we going back and forth, and they was like, what the fuck is really going on? Yeah. These boys really could have played at school with me.
From HBCU.
These ain't even, my partners that I played with, they'll play behind y'all boys, and y'all playing 2, 3, 4, 5 levels under us. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. It's just like you being a videographer. You should be with the David G's and the Dark Brothers and all that. Whole time I done let one of them shoot my video, and I'm like, bro, man, Rich shot something in my fucking activity room that look better than this, bro. We got all this good ass shit. This man bought 2, 3 mics, 2 lights, and 2 cameras.
And that's it.
Y'all got the whole fucking Universal Studios.
45 people in here working.
And one person in that bit, this man got one person with him, and that's his partner.
Come on,
that work with him on occasions.
Come on, man.
Y'all motherfuckers got people that's wake up, eat, sleep, breathe, and shit Universal, and this shit look better than that. That's all I'm saying. We don't have nobody to vouch for us, bro. Only reason I'm not in the XFL because I didn't have nobody to vouch for me. Only reason I had somebody to vouch for me because Doug Williams got me to the Redskins. The Redskins got me some film. I went to the Saints. I played for the Saints. I was a damn good running back, and the running back coach there, he coached Reggie Bush, Deuce McAllister, and all those guys. He saw me and brought me to the XFL, and the rest is history. That's all because Doug Williams spoke on my behalf, and he got me where I needed to be. You got to have people like that to help you. Yeah. Doug Williams got me where I needed to be, and he gave me an opportunity. He called me after all 32 teams called me. Every team in the league called me. He called me. He said what he said. I said what I said. And he said, I got something for you. And I said, I'm going to take what you got for me. And I went there. And the rest is history, bro. Nobody else called me and was like, I'm going to look out for you. Yeah. The whole camp, I was hurting. Some weeks I didn't practice. Some pre-games I didn't play. Preseason games I didn't play. And they tried to cut me. He was like, you trying to cut this man? He ain't played yet. If I was at another team, they'd be like, all right, fucking cut him. So again, we don't have nobody.
Then they was trying to say you too small. They was trying to say all kind of shit.
My hamstring was hurting. My agent told me I should get bigger to run between the tackles. I already had elusiveness. I was quick twitch, and I need to be able to run over big ass Von Millers and all these type of guys. That's what my agent fed me.
Nah, for real.
So I got big. I went from 185 to 205. I went from 205 to 230, and then Mr. Excitement came. Meatball, you know. So,
hey, crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So everybody was like, "Why you went from Mr. Excitement to Meatball?" I got big. Yeah. Y'all want me to say that every time? Nah, I'm not on that. Y'all call me Meatball. I love it. I get out there. I perform. I give y'all my all. What more you want from me? You can call me Meatball. You can call me Martez, Mr. Excitement. I don't care what you call me. As long as the last name on my jersey say Carter, and I'm gonna go for mine. I don't care.
Straight up.
What you say? I don't care what you call me. Just don't call me Collect.
Okay, now. The person you're trying to reach is unavailable. Please check the number and call again.
Man, look, so last one before I got 2 up before we get out there. What is your advice for the next superstar right now, man? His back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Whether that may be he in high school, the baby mama problems, school problems, family problems, injury problem, whatever it could be, mental. Like, what's your advice for that? What's your advice for him?
Me personally, well, you can go first, bro.
With me, it's the motivation that you wake up every day. What's your motivation? Because you got to get up for something. You can't get up every day and not do nothing. You sit at home every day, you gonna degress, not progress. You're not gonna go up.
Yeah.
So every morning you wake up, it might be your mama, It might be kids. It might be the love for the game. It's something that motivates you every day to get up to go get it. So whatever that motivation is, you need to mash the gas on that. Because if you don't mash the gas on that, you're not going to get nowhere. You're not going to get to your dream. You're not going to make something out of nothing. You feel me? Like, it's just, when it comes to, oh, I want to play NFL football. Okay, you got to have the motivation to do that. Because these boys getting up 6, 7, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning to work. Not just to get up and play around. They out here working. So when it comes down to it, find your motivation and let the motivation lead you. If your motivation is God, man, put God in everything you do. Because he not going to lead you wrong.
For sure.
It might not be right then and there, but later on down the road, 2-3 weeks from now, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, he got my back for sure. Because, sure, he the only one that wake you up in the morning, if you really think about it.
Yeah. For me, bro, it's just figure out what's your why. You know what I'm saying? It's real similar to him. Like, why do you get up in the morning and choose to do something you don't love to do? So figure out, what is your why? Like, what's your why? My why is because whenever my kids look me up, I want them to know that my daddy was the best nigga that touched the turf. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was the best at being a daddy. Nobody could play Star Wars better than my daddy. Nobody could play hide and seek better than my daddy. That's what it is. I'm on that. So if I could go and show the world that through what God gave me, I could reach y'all and show y'all a different side of me, I could do that to somebody that's genetically mine. You know what I'm saying? So my why is my kids. My why is my legacy. My why is my whole purpose. So before you get up every day and grind because it's cool on TikTok or it's cool on Instagram, 3 things. 1, make sure you love doing it. Because if you don't, you're going to wake up one morning and realize that you don't love doing it and you won't do it no more, or you don't have the will to do it. You feel me? 2, love it. If you don't love it, you can't find a will, you won't find a will, and you never will.
Damn.
And then 3, own it. Because if you love it and you passionate about it and it don't go your way, you'll give up on it. So you got to love it, you got to own it, you got to want it.
All right, last question before we get up out of here. I need a cool recommendation. Both of y'all, one person who y'all think I should have next on the podcast. Who should come on this Rich Vibez? You got to have Motion come on the show, you heard me? Motion?
Good motion, huh? Okay.
Big Motion. What you think?
Man, honestly, bro, can you give me a genre? You want an athlete? You want an artist? You want somebody who's influential? What you want? What's your next one? You just did an athletic podcast. You did a couple rappers.
Yeah.
Me, I feel like you should do an influencer so you can get some content on how to do it the right way, how to be consistent with content, how to make money from it. So I feel like I should give you an influencer who can help people get game and minimize their mistakes.
Thanks. Who you got?
I gotta go in my bag, bro, because there's so many people, and this platform is growing consistently. Every time you do an interview, it get better and better. The content is more recognizable that you put time into it, and people noticing you, so you can't half-ass it, right? So I'm gonna give you somebody who I feel like y'all have had that natural bond with. But if I tell you right now, you won't believe me. You feel me? So I'm on that.
So you just said I won't believe you?
No. Cause get what? I ain't gonna be in the next episode when you do the influencer.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be there. I ain't gonna be on camera.
But you gonna be there?
I have to.
You gonna miss it?
No, it's gonna be big time for you. Last time I gave you another athlete, Boo-hoo. I could do that every day. I could Trent Williams. I can give you Odell Beckham. I could give you buku niggas or whatever the case may be. But an influencer who can be TikTok famous or some dumb shit that the kids can relate to.
That's what's so weird for me right now, but some people say it's not a bad thing. So everywhere I look, even anything you pretty much doing, you got to have a targeted audience when you do shit. But I don't really have one. Like, it's so broad because I talk about music, sports, and film. And it was like in podcasts, you need to have either 1 or 2 topics, never 3. But it's kind of like I like it. I like influencers and sports people, and it's all kind of traffic. I just love it.
So what you think about for like fashion?
Ooh,
He
man.
on that. He on that. He on that. He on that.
Where he at?
He on that. Bring him. But he on that. He on that.
Nah, cause I got one. My he's really my relative. You feel me? His name is Jonathan. He go by Just Bills. You feel me? And his clothing line is Workers. So like we some workers or anything like that. Yeah. And he got a whole clothing line going on right now. So
facts. We need to get him on here to talk about brand identity, how you do it, like because people don't really understand, bro. Man, Ted's can start fucking selling cameras tomorrow, bro. Yeah. It's all about the image and how you sell it and how you do it. It ain't about just, you feel
But I got your business though.
For real.
You know
I got your business though.
What you mean?
If I sell cameras tomorrow, you gonna come to me. This gonna be a $700, $800, $900 camera. I'm gonna tell you, give me 5 right now.
Right.
I got your business. Relationships.
And then that's the problem, son. Half of MONROE go hate on this man, and you feel me? You can really be getting cameras for cheaper from him. Yeah. You put money in his pocket and you saving bread.
So what we got for you? So what me and Mr. Jolly Ranter and Meatball
extra marinara.
I got you an influencer, and he got you some fashion. So your next episode gonna be crazy because you don't gotta do a lot of homework. That shit can come. You don't even have to. You don't gotta put it on paper.
I can't wait to talk to Buddy.
Man.
Where you live at?
He live in Houston.
You live in Houston?
Man, he be in Dallas.
Bro.
He be in Dallas every
I'm telling you,
bro. Like, for sure.
I'm telling you.
But I can call him right now and get him, you know what I'm saying?
Stop playing crazy.
So like, yeah, I'm gonna tap in.
And I can't speak on it. We gonna line it up. We gonna line it up.
Got another banger coming through.
What we got?
Another banger coming through.
Every time when I say, man, it's your boy Meatball, every extra marinara sauce. It's your boy Jolly.
Every extra rancher.
And we got another
banger coming
for y'all right now, man.
Shout out Rich Vibez, y'all. If it ain't shout out Rich, it ain't shout right. Shout out to my boys, man, for falling through. I appreciate y'all.
Wait. Do your drop again.
Which one?
Rich Lynn shot right.
If it ain't shot by Richland, that shit ain't shot right.
Oh, if it ain't shot by Richland, it ain't shot right. Come on,
oh,
man.
Yeah, we need a drop for that.
Come on, man. We
Crazy looking ass.
Man, but I appreciate you having me in here, man. You feel me?
We
First time, not the last.
Man, yeah, we appreciate you for extending your platform, bro. Man, this was big for me, bro. It was big for him. You know what I'm saying? We just barely scratched the surface. So anytime you want to come back and visit my humble little barge, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can pull up. You know, we got whatever you need. We going to drink good, smoke good, conversation going to be good.
Great.
I appreciate y'all, boys.
Know that.
Sure.